Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're back with another video. As today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're back with WWE 2K23. And today's video, I put Matt Riddle and Drew McIntyre in the W as a tag team for 1 year. And let's see if they can win the tag team champions. Well, on the first Raw, let's see if they're booked. They're not even here. Riddle or McIntyre. Let's see if they're on the card. I don't think they are. Nope. I mean, Riddle's with Randy, but it doesn't. We move on to next week. WrestleMania Backlash is here. This is not a title match, surprisingly. Don't get a shot at that belt. Nobody is here. Who won the WWE title? Roman. Who won the tag? Usos are still champs. We gotta keep an eye on the Usos as well. On the next card. Oh, Drew and Riddle. Randy's against Roman. They're against the Dirty Dogs. Do they win in their tag team? They beat the Dirty Dogs. We move on to next week. Well, next on the card. Under here. They're not even here. Oh my gosh. Let's see if they're here. No, they're not. We are here at Hell in a Cell. Usos against this Profits. They got Alpha Academy reigning in the corner. Bunch of tag matches. Usos, who won this match? Profits are the new Raw Tag Team Champions. And Drew McIntyre, Riddle, are... They defeat the Alpha Academy. That's wow. Here at the pay-per-view, we move on to the we move on to Raw the night after. Let's see if they're on the card. They're facing the tag team champions here on Raw. Do they win? Yes, they do. Riddle and McIntyre has not lost a single match yet. This is interesting to see. We move on. All right. See if they're here. No, they're not here. Interesting. We move on to next week. Alright, let's see what happens. They're facing the Dirty Dogs. Why are y'all facing these guys? And they beat Robert Roode, Dolph Ziggler. I'm very curious to see where this goes. Let's see what happens next. A one-on-one competition. Oh, they got both. One-on-one competition. Who wins this? Riddle wins. Drew McIntyre wins. The Clay Bros are running Raw. The Clay Bros are coming for those Raw Tag Team Champions. We'll see what happens. We're live here at Money in the Bank. Let's see what's going down. That's a huge women's match, and we got a title shot. The Clay Bros get a title shot. Do we see new Tag Team Champions? Don't. First loss was at Money in the Bank in a ladder match. And Jimmy was in Dakota all Money in the Bank. So we move on to Raw. Next up, we got Judgment Day. And we lose to the Judgment Day. What? Just the downfall for the Clay Bros is happening pretty quickly. The next week, see what happens. They're against Judgment Day again. A weird tag match. It's like team versus team. It's okay. Oh, it's triple threat. Did see that? With Randy by their side. This is interesting. But who wins this? Riddle and Drew. They're picking it up. They're picking up the win. Hopefully they get the Raw Tag Team Championships. But I'm hoping they might get the rematch. We'll see what happens. See if they're on the card. Nope, they're not on the card. We move on to next week. We are at SummerSlam. They get it in an Extreme Rules match. Jimmy cashing in on Roman? Gotta claim it. This is it. Profits Clay Bros. In a tag team Extreme Rules match, we're gonna see who wins the title. They did it! No! Yes! The Clay Bros are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. You love to see that. And now we're gonna go to Monday Night Raw. We're gonna see how long they can actually hold the championships. We're here. See what happens. There goes Alpha Academy. And y'all lost to the Alpha Academy? That's just kind of sad. Now that they're the tag champions, they've been going on a... Now they have all the tag teams in their mindset. They have all the tag teams set in stone for tonight. And they face the Usos already. Try and get the rematch. Oh, it was Drew and Jay. Okay, that was interesting. Nothing. No news about that. That was weird, but we move on to the next week of Raw. Alright, let's see what happens on Raw. They're defending the titles on an episode of Monday Night Raw against the Alpha Academy. And they won! Okay. The Clay Bros are still your Raw Tag Team Champions. We move on. This is the go-home show to Clash at the Castle, by the way. Interesting. So, if I'm guessing we're here at Clash at the Castle. We'll see what happens. They defended their titles on Raw. I'm guessing they're not going to defend their titles tonight. We'll see what happens. This is a weird tag match. Balor and Judgment Day. Gunther against Butch, Bridge, and LA Knight. This random tag match. Because Jimmy's got Sheamus and Roman's got Cody. So, we're champs. Every time I do that. Every season mode. Okay, Cody won. The champion. And Jimmy retained. So we move on to the next week of Raw. And it's really weird because Riddle and Drew did not defend their title. I don't blame them. Because they had a huge win over the Alpha Academy. Now they're kicking off the show with Dirty Dogs. Oh no, Robert Roode and Matt Riddle, and Robert Roode wins. Alright, well here, let's see what happens. No one's on the card. Okay, no Clay Bros. This continues. Clay Bros got Alpha Academy. We will see what happens in this. Do they win? No, they don't. Alpha Academy picks up another win over the Clay Bros. Now, are they losing now all of a sudden? What is this? Without Extreme Rules, that was the Raw. After Extreme Rules, now we all set in stone. We got Roman Reigns and Jay against Street Profits. Another random tag match. This, why? Austin Theory Gargano. Then they got Alpha Academy tagging Extreme Rules. We got Jimmy and Sheamus again. Cody and Kevin. Here we go. Do they retain? Yes, they do. They have beaten. Sheamus is the new Universal Champion. Alpha Academy loses to the Clay Bros here tonight. That was interesting here at Extreme Rules. Their dominance and their dominant title reign continue as we move on to the night after Extreme Rules for Raw. We got Usos versus Drew McIntyre. Every time, stop doing that. We got Usos against Clay Bros in a huge match tonight. See if they walk out with the win. Jimmy winning against Drew McIntyre. And Jimmy's the Universal Champion, so that's cool. Okay, this is interesting to see. We're on NXT. And Matt Riddle and Drew McIntyre's got an NXT Tag Team title shot. And they lose to the Creed Brothers. Interesting. I don't know what they're doing on NXT. But we move on to Monday Night Raw, I guess. Are they doing NXT and Raw? Alright, let's see if they're on the card. Here on Monday Night Raw. Oh! They're defending the titles against the Street Profits once again. I mean, fair. They never really got their rematch for the belts, but do they win? The Clay Bros retain the Raw Tag Team Champions. Very interesting as we move on to next week for Monday Night Raw. We're next here on Raw. Drew McIntyre got Alpha Academy. Let's see if they pick up they finally won in non-title action. When it's non-titles, Alpha Academy always beat the Clay Bros. But now when it comes to championships, the Clay Bros retain. But this time, the Clay Bros win successfully. We're back on Monday Night Raw. They're defending the tag team champions against Alpha Academy again, and they retain. Crazy dominance here for the Clay Bros as we move on to the next week of Monday Night Raw. Alright, we're here on the next week. Oh, they got the Dirty Dogs. See if they win, they do, and I believe Survivor Series is coming up. And they pick up a huge win over the Dirty Dogs. Well, we're back on NXT, and Drew McIntyre gets the NXT Championship title match. Do they even show up? Like, what happens here? Who wins this match? Braun Breaker retains the title. Interesting. Well, we'll go into Survivor Series for this pay-per-view. Let's see what happens. Let's see here for Survivor Series. Go with the card. Usos against Butch. Thank you. They're against the Judgment Day for defending the titles in a random War Games match, but that's okay. Let's see who walks away with the win. Drew McIntyre and Matt Riddle pick up another win. That's crazy. We move on to Monday Night Raw. Let's see what happens. Are they booked? What is this? Right in a fatal 4-way. They're against Alpha Academy again. They win against Alpha Academy. That is surprising to say. By the way, there is no pay-per-view in December. They're against Dirty Dogs. It's always the same two people, huh? Drew McIntyre and Matt Riddle retain the titles. This is pure dominance. Just think how much these two been through. They won the titles at Money in the Bank or something like that. And they haven't lost it really since. So let's see how good of a reign this has been coming. What a title defense and reign this is. We move on. Alright, let's see what happens on this card. No. Oh, nobody. Okay, no Drew or Riddle. That's interesting. Let's see what happens for the day one card. Oh, we got Tag Team Hell in a Cell match. Alright, let's see who wins this matchup. They dropped the titles to the Judgment Day. Wow, that was a good match though. Good title reign. But we move on to Monday Night Raw. Okay, I'm convinced that the Clay Bros I'm convinced the Clay Bros are on NXT part-time as Cameron Grimes retains the North American Championship. This is crazy to think about. What's up with them trying to put some titles, huh? We'll see what's gonna happen next. And I'm hoping that nothing too bad happens and they face the Judgment Day once again. They get their win over the Raw Tag Team Champions. They're trying to get their tag team titles back. That's what they're trying to do as we head over. We're a few weeks away from the Royal Rumble. We're here and Drew McIntyre is facing Edge. But they're not really tag matches. Edge picks up a huge win over Drew McIntyre. We're here live. And they have a random tag match, so it's Dirty Dogs versus Usos versus Clay Bros. Let's see who picks up the win. The Drew McIntyre Riddle. Wow, Drew McIntyre and Matt Riddle, or the Drew McIntyre? I don't know. Either way, Drew McIntyre picks up a win. Interesting. We move on to Monday Night Raw. Alright, so it's looking like they're not gonna be on the card tonight. No, they're not. We move on to the Elimination Chamber. I didn't go check to see. Hold on, who won the Royal Rumble? I don't think it's gonna let me show, because I forgot to go to the news to see who won the Royal Rumble. But we'll find out. It's alright. Let's see who wins. Alpha Chemi. We got the Dirty Dogs. What a craziness this happened. Matt Riddle and Drew McIntyre beat Robert Roode, Dolph Ziggler. Hey! It's better than nothing. Title or not, it's better than nothing. Who won? The Usos retained the tag team champions. Interesting. They lost against the Judgment Day at the Royal Rumble? Wow. We move on to Raw. Well, couple weeks, a month away. Still no Drew Riddle? Oh my gosh. Riddle's on the poster. They're facing the Street Profits. Do they win? Yes, they do. Interesting to see these two. Alright, well, we move on. We are close to that WrestleMania spot. They are facing the Dirty Dogs again, and they win over the Dirty Dogs. So let's see who wins at Mania. Biggest card, Reggie and Veer. This is the card. I'm gonna go a little bit slow, so that way you can pause at any time if you want. Oh my gosh. No! They're not battling for the tag champs? What's Drew and Riddle doing? They're off of Mania? Interesting. Ronda and Natalia again. Brock and Edge and Seth. Drew's facing Cody for the WWE title. Well, first, let me see who wins this. The Usos. Does Drew McIntyre win the WWE Championship? No, he doesn't. Cody wins. And it's a normal match. Wow. And we're live. We're back. See who wins. Nobody. We move on to the final Raw. This is the final Raw of the year. Before we end this video off, but first let's see who's all in the card. Riddle, the Clay Bros against Judgment Day. To end it off, do they win? Yes, they do. Let's go to see how many days they won as champion. Alright, they won it one time. Total of 224 days. That'll be it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This was interesting. That's what happened. We put the Clay Bros into 1 year as a tag team. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Smash the like button. Turn on post notifications so you miss an upload again. And subscribe to the channel. It's free. You can unsubscribe at any point. But thank you guys for watching, and yeah, that'll be it for today's video. This was fun. 2K23 simulations are now going to start coming along. But thank you guys for watching, and a lot more content coming your way. You don't want to miss it. That'll be it for today's video. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.